the Karthus, and because the excessive amount of magic damage, it's so easy now for Aurelia to itemize Wit's End. Jace can even get Maul of Malmortius. He can even go Edge of Night if he wants a lethality item. And I feel like Kingzone drafted around their card to decide the game here in 3 minutes.
All right, well, Neon's going to shoot his way forward. Okay, that's a good flip back onto Sen, and already the Ignite down onto Tucson as that's an Empowered Shock Blast. Tons of damage as Tucson is going to be okay. The deep water dive keeping him out of vision range. Senin doesn't fall, and I don't even know where the blue buff went, as that binding was so good from...
So he's not doing as much as he can to add insult to injury. He is getting this Mountain Drake here at 5.5 minutes. Unless he loses
Wall of
fight.
Pain, Dread. He's going to be able to get in there in smite range. No, it's going to be taken by Cuz. Really good timing as Yukao bounces forward. The Pike already dead. Death Defy will be available. Keen now, see whether he does find the stun. He does. Cuz moves on in. Wall of Pain is going to tag up Keen, but he's looking for it. Is it going to be Rascal being able to land this kill? Cuz looking for the lay waste, finds the second one, but Rascal's not going to dive forward. Dread turns up Requiem right in amongst everything as Cuz is going to go down. That was a very strange maneuver, and maybe just a fat finger.
Really forced. And they don't even have Requiem.
Death Charge comes in, Black Shield is going to be used onto Cuz. Huge ult into the backline. Pop Blossom trying to get the work done, but Sennin's going to survive. For the moment, Cuz takes down the Aurelia though. Death Defy passive going to be available. Def goes into his stopwatch. Really nice use of that one as the Varus does fall down. That Bone Skewer is going to be good. Neon flashing forward, looking for Sennin. Doesn't find the Q. Dread finds himself back in the fight. Not a lot of teammates, but low health bars. Neon gets it.
Get the auto.
Finds the Q. Q is now Tucson. Another Bone Skewer. That one up as Requiem. Going to be cast before the fight starts. Shapeshift is going to be there. The Dragon does go to a Freak, but now they've found themselves stuck in the pit. They're buying time for Rascal's teleport. Finally, it comes up and they're looking for this one. Tucson wants to find this. There it is, the ultimate! Dives right forward. He gets the reset. That's the double kill. And King
Karthus, he's going to be able to transition back into farming at this point.
Another snare. Tucson does a lot of damage. Super Soaker's going to land. Tucson not going to find it. He's going to fall down as a Freaker have turned this one. It's a good stun onto Neon in the backside. He gets snared, but the ultimate's going to be there. The needed to avoid. Now the ultimate's in from Def. Dredge line from Senin to try and buy him some time. Good snare. Flash forward. There's the depth charge. Black Shield still going to be down Shelly, and the ultimate's good onto Rascal. Finds himself the ult as he wants to get rid of Dread. Does find it. The reset's going to come in here as now Shelly joins the fight, and Kingzone may have just turned it on the top side.
And this does mean that Kingzone are going to be the ones that get the Rift Herald. There's no turret place remaining, though. Oh, man, that feels sad.
Yeah, that reset is not
good.
Man,
this is going to mean that Jace, he's able to get here in time. Can he land an EQ on Atrox?
It's a good snare, but Rascal is going to fall down. That's a great EQ like you were talking about. Yukao now able to dive forward. Cuz the Ignite's ticking and he is going to go down. Neon looking for that one. Finds Keen. Pop Blossom in. Tucson's now here to help, and Death from below is exactly that. Shelly finally falls.
We're in solo queue now,
Yeah, we certainly are. Tucson trying to get over the wall, but he won't make it. It turns Keen. Rotating up. The Bone Skewer's good. It's a fantastic stun to come through as well. Keen knows that he has to try and fight, but he can't do it. Can they build around the Pike and the Aatrox? Tucson, Bale flashes. He's going to get taken down very, very quickly in this fight. A lot of damage potential not there as the Karthus is obliterated. He's able to get some AoE off here as the Requiem does come in, but looks like a bit of a tilt Requiem, if anything. And now a Freaker are looking to take down the Baron. Half health bars on these guys as 3 members of Kingzone are here to defend. Will they be able to is the question. Dark Binding does land, taking Senin down relatively low. Super Soaker's coming in. They have a lot of control in these team fights, but the Baron's still going low. In goes Rascal. Pop Blossom comes forward. Double kill instantly for Neon. Infernal Chains aiming is just going to get taken down. Rascal's just too big. 500 gold comes forward, and a Freaker just too ambitious on the Baron.
Yeah, they were... And they do have the combo with the Requiem. Only has a Dustblade of Draxar, though.
Yeah, Neon is going to go down into his Zhonya's. Teleport to follow up now as Requiem comes in from off to the side. Cuz will get forward, but there are the resets. That World Ender is going to last forever if they can even take any of his health bar. Another one comes forward. Death from... Yeah, there we go. Well, Dread is being sandwiched as Def lands the Dark Binding ever so easily. Bone Skewer is going to pull the piggyback as well. And
I don't know what he's doing.
he's dying.
He is dying.
He's taken a while to do so.
How do you
Aftershock's
think
pretty strong, but
much damage is possible?
spooky. Nayan diving in, good knock up there from Rascal. Death from below is not going to find the reset, but Rascal will find it for himself. Nayan flashing forward, huge Pop Blossom as he goes golden before anything else can happen. Deft is going to go into his Zhonya's at exactly the right time as well. Keen wants to find it, should be able to get, no! Can't actually get anywhere forward because he's getting kited so beautifully. Rascal finishes off the Jace, and now Dread is in the wrong place. Guardian Angel there, cuz right ready to get rid of the Aurelia, and this should be the end of the game. And a really exciting game one between Afrika and Kingzone Dragon X. Super minions hit the base, and the Nexus turrets will fall. We expected a lot from this series, and I think game one gave us exactly what we wanted.
Yeah, game one is really setting the tempo for what we're assuming could be a 3-game series.
It should be a 3-game series, I think, between these teams. I think
if things stabilize or go even, we could see Kingzone end up in a situation like last game, where if Afrika doesn't do a massive Baron blunder, they might be staring down the barrel of a shotgun in the mid-game.
And also, we're talking about those damage ranges again like we were in game number one. However, game number one was that perfect split of
I think
two.
he's truly cosplaying Olaf right now. He's had a little too much to drink or something. I'm not...
All right, well, that's just a ward. Phase Rush means they're keen.
So, a little bit of lost opportunity.
There's the flash from Yukal. Yeah, Cuz is definitely going to die. No flash, but Nayan. Pop Blossom comes in. That's a stun onto Yukal, but Dread is just smashing him down with all his abilities, and 100 health. He's not going to be enough, the Q. Is he going to get the reset? No, he's not. Yukal. Arrow flies in, is going to tag the Nautilus, immediately ignited. Def doesn't have Crescendo. It's a decent stun onto Yukal, but they're piloting this dive really nicely. All too easy. Not going to get hit by that arrow, and not going to get hit by the seismic shove either. Shape splitter movement speed pretty good, but it's going to be enough here. Flash forward, Pop Blossom, as well as you can see, Devour is going to be used. And now, the explosive damage as Keen turns up. It's Yukal that grabs the kills because he wanted to go in for a smite fight, but he's just straight up dead. Afrika Freaks obliterating this game. It is perfect.
Yes, you're thinking towards 35 minutes. Well,
we're looking for Senin. The Devour comes in. That's going to make the Tahm Kench dance. Senin now has the Grey health. He's staying alive for so long. This is 4 members. Fear Beyond Death comes forward as now Dread. Ragnarok pops, jumps into the backline. Tucson going to be sacrificed. Sona dies as an afterthought as now Nayan uses the Shape Splitter, doesn't get the snare. But Dread so incredibly low, it's just not quite enough as Rascal will eventually... They have things that they can do. As we've got Realm Warps on Realm Warps, but the interruption does happen here. Keen finding Rascal. Dread wanted to get in on the kill. So Arrow.
We'll see.
Ooh, not quite positioned correctly there as Def's looking for some power chords. We get a Dredge line. Dread's going to go down. Keen's now dancing. He's got so much air. He fails the flash. And Fear Beyond Death going to come out. Rascal now has them routed. Senin's going to face check him, finds himself an Ash Arrow. They want to get the Devour out as quickly as possible. Nayan with the Pop Blossom diving on forward, but immediately he pops. Yukal just has way too much damage as he moves on forward. I don't think they'll have
3.5. Okay, well, he's trying out for the New England Patriots.
Yeah, that is certainly a goal right there, but they are still going to be able to pick up the Catfish. Yukal dives in as that. Oh my god! The Silas dead as an afterthought as aiming goes down very low, but importantly, pick they can. And Keen is going to be that one. Crescendo lands. There's the knock-up. He's going to go into his Zhonya's. But that's 3 members of Kingzone right down here. He's got a gigantic shield. He's running away. Song of Celerity is pretty good. We've got Realm Warps everywhere.
A catch me if you can moment.
Yeah.
As Senate, well, all right. Yukal.
Abyssal Voyage is in by himself as Nayan gets himself a Pop Blossom. Devour timing was fantastic there from Senin as Cuz. He's going to go down aiming, just keeping everyone in position. The flash forward as Senin does have on stream. As, okay, that is an arrow that's going to land instantly. It is still standing on the top side of the map, but there's a Realm Warp, and we're moving the minions underneath these Nexus turrets. That might have been suicide. Senin going down very, very low. Yukal in there as well. Remember, that Magi's wants to be stacked up, but they're just smacking him with their wallets. This is the epitome of that play style as they jumped under 2 Nexus turrets, lost no one, and will win the game.
And that's going to be it. The Nexus is definitely going to fall. The wall is going to separate Nahan.
Yep, they built that wall.
Winning streak. That's what those 2 signs just said. But as you're mentioning, the Ezreal and Yuumi, One thing I want to note, though, is I said it earlier on in today's broadcast, Deft is probably the best Ezreal in Korea.
Yeah, I think it's between him and
maybe
Teddy.
the world. Could be a floating trash can.
Arctic Assault's going to be in here. Yukal flashes to safety. Nayeon also. Aftershock no longer there. Teleport now on the Afrika side. Kuz still has flash. Is going to get one over the wall. As aiming teleported in from a Rascal champion. Top lane Camille has hold my thought. There's the abscond landing. Nayeon thinking about the ultimate. Not going to be able to find it as there it is. Glacial Prison comes out, but the exchange of kills. Junglers, the only ones remaining. Points go in it. It's just so dangerous as now Deft doesn't find the Mystic shot. Arcane Shift is good though. Winter's Wrath doesn't do enough as that ult. That's huge at low levels because his time is wasted as he heads towards the top side. Okay, that's the combo. Immediately evaporates the Aatrox as now a teleport towards the top side. Nayeon looks for a Chains of Corruption as now Weaver's Wall comes on in. Oh, that dodge with the ult from Keen. Out of the way. Trying to get himself further ahead in the CS department. There's the last chapter as aiming. Changes position. Growling projectile, lots of damage. Undertow lands onto him. There's no Devour this time, as that is a huge amount of damage. It is going to be a 1-for-1 though, as the Glacial Prison comes in. Senate flashes at the right time, and now teleports from both teams are coming in. Not able to get there though. That is Rascal teleport.
Now at this point, it just
okay,
comes,
another last chapter as aiming's going to fall down very easily, but Deft follows. Right afterwards, and now Tucson, it's the Yuumi treatment, 2-for-1 special every time. Whoever you're attached to goes down and there's no one else around. Growling projectile once again, but there's the Arctic Assault. Kuz taking a lot of damage. Nayeon now has a Glacial Prison. Tucson is outside of Deft, the you and me, not able to be utilized. The CC bar was too... Yeah, Weaver's Wall comes in. Rascal and Deft stay on that side. Arcane Shift gets Ezreal to safety. As Nayeon throws in the Glacial Prison, they do find the backline as Senate able to get himself out. The last final spark is so strong. It goes over three people and
farm up.
Well, he goes red. We've found another ultimate as that last chapter was not the one that you wanted. Nayeon is going to go golden, but the Olaf is just obliterated inside. The Hextech ultimatum, Afrika will take an afterthought turret.
Can go over that wall, or he can just go around it.
Yep, walks around. Nayeon comes in, but gets hit by the light binding. I don't think they're going to be able to grab this as the smite is just too strong. Nayeon, Winter's Wrath is there. Final spark obliterates the Silas. Down as Kuz looks for his opportunity. Dread is just gigantic though. Dives into the back line. Has so much control. The flash out from Deft. Now trying to turn it. The initial salvo not quite there, but Yukal finds it with a flash in the end. True Shot Barrage over 3. It's just not doing the damage that you want from it. 3 items there. And now we've got another last chapter. Kingzone might actually have found the team fight that they're looking for. Senin stunned for a really long time, and that's going to be the hijacked prison to come out.
To rush the top tier 3 turret, but they're forcing the agenda.
We're going in once again, Kuz Ragnarok has to be popped. He's got flash. He's going to survive the Yuumi. Able to use the zoomies to keep him alive.
And this is just really good for Kingzone. Because of the level disparity, the minions keep coming into Kingzone. They're getting experience. They're getting gold. And they're continuing to close the gap ever so slowly. So Afrika, they're putting themselves into the bad position.
May have turned it around though, lands the hook shot. Okay, we're looking for it, but it's not going to happen. There's the ultimatum. Straight into that stopwatch that you were talking about earlier, and that's going to make it a skewed fight. Nayeon off to the side, Deft trying to dance forward. Doesn't have a Yuumi inside him. Yuumi's already dead. True Shot Barrage flies in. That's an instant cleanse over Kingzone, and Summer just got a whole lot more interesting with our 2 blue teams making their way towards the top.